y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is Craftmas Season 2, Episode 66. And I'm going to show you how to put adhesive vinyl onto these dollar store charger plates. Now again, the plate came from the Dollar Tree. It was $1. And then I used the red polished metal vinyl from Specialty Materials. And there are some tips and tricks in the tutorial on how to show you how to go over these curves. And wouldn't this make an adorable gift? Put a clear plate over it, load it up with cookies, wrap it in some pretty cellophane, and give it as a gift to a coworker, or if you're going to a Christmas party. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll show you how we made these. So as you can see, I have my charger plate laid out right here, and this is $1 from the Dollar Tree. Now, I did already cut my vinyl, and this file is available for my $10 or more a month patrons. It says Eat, Drink, and Be Merry. I did cut this in the polished metal red from Specialty Materials, which looks like this. Isn't that gorgeous? See how pretty that's going to look together? So we're going to be using application fluid today, because since this design is bigger than the edges where it's raised, we want to have a little bit of wiggle room. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the paper backing off the vinyl. There we go. Now we're going to take and spray that down with the application fluid. And I like to apply a generous amount, because the purpose behind using application fluid, which is available on my website as well as the vinyl if you are interested, is to be able to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. So that way you can make sure everything's lined up the way that you want it to be before you stick it. So as you can see, I can kind of move it around without it being stuck. So that looks pretty good to me. So now what I'm going to do is squeegee the center portion first, working my way out. And then we'll slowly work on the edges. And typically what I will do is, I'm not going to peel this yet. I'm going to let it sit. And then once it's dry in about an hour, then I will take and remove the transfer tape. That's just my preferred method for doing this. You can take and dry it with a hairdryer if you want to. But as you can see, I'm kind of working my edges around. And if I'm having an issue, like see right here, it doesn't want to lay exactly how I want to, I'll grab my scissors. So that way, there's a little bit more play in the text. And I'm mainly worried about making sure these edges, where it's at the edge of the plate, are laid down. Because if there's any lifting anywhere else, I can take and play with that after it's dry. So, felt edge squeegee. If you don't have one, they are available on my website as well, which is linked down in the description. So again, main areas to work on squeegeeing are up to that ridge. That ridge is the most important thing to make sure you have down, because that's the hardest area to work with. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how it's laying. So I'm going to let this sit for about an hour, and then I'll come back and remove the transfer tape with you and show you if there's any lifting, how to take care of that. Okie dokie, so it's been about an hour, so now I'm going to go ahead and remove my transfer tape, but I'm going to remove it slowly, because even though it has been about an hour, some spots are still pretty wet, so I want to go slow so that way I don't pull up my vinyl. Okay, So we're going to go ahead and remove the transfer tape, but look how good that is looking. And also, even though it's been about an hour, the nice thing about working with it when it's still wet is you can smooth out any bumps, anything like that that might be going on. So there we go. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll go over everything we just did. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Remember, this file and many, many more are available on our Patreon page for our $10 or more a month patrons. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. But I guess that's it for today, so we'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.